Hello YouTube! Welcome back my friends. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and not good night. I am back. I am going to be starting up a completely new challenge. I think we need to have a few challenges going on. I am very excited for this challenge. I have done it a few times personally. I have never completed it. There are the challenge name I can almost not pronounce. It's the apocalypse challenge. There has basically a big disaster has happened in the world and everything is severely restricted. I have created a introduction video, an introduction to this challenge, since it has so many rules. So I'm not gonna go over them now. If you like, please have a look there. I'm also going to be linking to the rules and the instructions and things like that. But we are gonna play, and this is my sim. Originally I created this sim when I got the expansion pack Island Living. I wanted to play through it. I still haven't done that, so I felt like, why not use the sim? I have just changed around some of her traits. This challenge basically and pretty much everything is limited, restricted, and the only way to lift a restriction is by mastering a career. And long story short, we are only allowed to build on 8 by 8 squares. Everything except for the outside trash can and the mailbox and the rocket ship has to be inside. We are only allowed to invite one sim per generation to join our household, and we are not allowed to have showers, refrigerators, stoves. I see I have forgotten to give her a trash can. I will do that as we talk. Oh, my own sound might be too loud. And now I got distracted. Maybe oh, there was room. Anyway, so you are only allowed to build 8 by 8, and you are only allowed to place things inside. You are not allowed to place things outside. Every week on Mondays you have to reset the household fund to 0. You can invite one sim to join the household per generation. I'm not quite sure how that works, the generation thing, how that is meant, but when you join the household you have to live your full life there. We are not allowed to have a TV or computer. We are not allowed to play computer games on the phone. I have given her a computer because she is going to need it for work, and she is only allowed to do the tasks, the daily tasks for her job, and if there is a skill required for her career. We are not allowed to buy books, and we are only allowed to enter build mode like this on Sundays. On Sundays you are also allowed to click repair on items. You are not allowed to do that any other time of the week. We are not allowed to have a stove or refrigerators. We are only allowed to use the grill and there is some rule that we have to fish up what we cook. I haven't understood that, so I am going to be using the grill as it is. And this is, since we don't know each other that well yet, I decided to skip some of the boring things and so that we can jump into the gameplay. This is going to be Summer's house. Currently it is a 2-floor house, 2-story house. She has the basic things. We are only allowed to use furnitures and decorations that does not give positive moodlets towards the environment. It has to be 0 and only the worst items. I see that I have done an exception. I wanted to give her a double bed. After all, the challenge has to be entertaining to watch. This is her toilet, her sink, and to get hygiene she's going to be washing her hands a lot. It's random. I gave her a dresser so that we can change her clothes if we want. I placed a guest bed in case we invite someone over before it's Sunday. She can play chess for fun and she can read books. We are going to be locking the computer literally for everyone. Restart. She's the only one who's going to be allowed to use it. So lock computer for everyone but household. And can I then lock computer for everyone so that I can control it and manage it. Yeah, that's about it. As you can see, it's a fresh save file. I am only going to be playing this household in this save file. I don't want to use any sheets. Sheets are of course not okay. There are a couple of exceptions, but I have gone through them in the introduction. So let's get to know Bree. Bree is a genius. She is a bookworm. And she's a loner. I thought that making her a bookworm is going to give her more happiness from reading books. And since we are not allowed a TV, a stereo, or using the computer for fun, I thought reading books, having her be a genius, she's going to have fun from playing the chess, and a loner, so that she can be alone basically. And aspiration wise, we cannot control this. It's also restricted, so I just gave her something. So let's I think we are ready to jump to it. We are going to assign her a bed. Okay, that wasn't complicated. I want her to have an umbrella if it's gonna be raining. What is that called in the game? Umbrella? I usually don't find it easily. Last time I took a lucky guess. So umbrella though. I think umbrella. Yay! We are gonna have one of those. As far as I know, yeah, they are not affecting her environment in a positive way, so it does not matter. There we go. The career I have chosen for her is business. I want her to unlock the ability to take a day off from work, the ability to learn skills at work, and so on. So I have never started this challenge taking that job. I'm just gonna find it. it should be here, right? Find a job. Very, very important. I would have been so happy if the rules were updated. There has been so many game packs, stuff packs, expansions since the rules were written, but sadly it's not been upgraded. So we're gonna have to see how we address the season kind of things. She's not allowed to leave the lot. So I think we are gonna remove the holidays. I wanna keep seasons, but I know that they are not gonna return ever in this save file. But yeah, this way she's not gonna be getting depressed over it, and I think it's gonna make more sense in the long run. Summer has now entered the business career. Let's see what's required from her. She needs to fill out the reports, and she doesn't start work until in 2 days. Okay. We are allowed to socialize with any Sims walking around in our neighborhood. We are never allowed to, except for going to work, we are never allowed to go somewhere that requires us to use the loading screen. She wants to read, that's fine. I can have her play a little bit of chess. Logic skill and charisma skill is going to be important for this career. And we are... It's easier for me to say what we are allowed to use, to be honest. But I don't think it's gonna come as a surprise when I say that we are not allowed to have mirrors, and we are not allowed to buy books. Go and get an umbrella, please. So in order to work on the charisma, we are gonna talk to Sims. So let's go and talk to Katrina here. Friendly introduction. We are at least going to be having our umbrella and are hopefully not going to be uncomfortable by this. Oh, that's gonna annoy me severely. We are not allowed by the telephone to invite Sims over. But I think that I see no reason why not. We can chat with her inside of our house too. I don't want the welcoming wagon, I'm sorry. Oh, they fell. I never seen that. I am so sorry that I missed that. That looked kind of hilarious. Okay. Great, we now have a friend. Discuss some interests. Work on our charisma. And if... Oh, uncomfortable, muddy everywhere. I have to read. I have never... sleeping in a mud puddle means that mud gets everywhere. Everywhere! It might be time for a shower. Yeah. It might. However, we are not gonna take a shower here in the middle of everywhere. And, well, middle of socializing. I would like to see... No? Sometimes it helps to change clothes. Now I know it doesn't. My volume of the actual Sims might be too loud. Brighten day, everything that gives us charisma, heartfelt compliment. It's good for us to make friends, and if we want, we still have one Sim that we are allowed to invite over. However, Katrina is an adult. And I... Oh, are they working in the same gossip about office romances? Do that. But Katrina is an entertainer. So... But yeah. Joke about dogs. Is this something that's giving us positive moodlets in our work performance? I'm not sure. Not sure. Discuss uncomfortable mood. Discuss latest book. I'm soon gonna ask her to leave, I think. I don't know why I invited her over. We needed to work on the typing of reports. So for now, what did I name her? I'm gonna look. Did I name her Bree or did I name her Summer? She has a career and she needs to fill out reports. Where are them? Here they are. This is the only thing she's going to be allowed to do by the computer today. We are gonna fast forward a little bit here. Okay, Katrina. We are like... Is she flirting with us? Interesting. And maybe she got flirty when we gossiped about the romances, talk about rain. I think I want her to leave. We need to focus a little bit here on the skills. And our Bree, she needs her alone time, which sounded weird. Get out of here now, please, Katrina. We will catch you next time you walk past. Now we are working on our promotion goal. After that we have to lock the computer again. Very depressing. Very impressing. Let's speed, and we are almost done. It's still raining. Oh, yay! Congratulations. Let's play a little bit of chess and let me figure out how to lock it again. There we go. So, sorry. Skill-wise, we now have 1 in charisma and we are working on the logic skills. We need to use a restroom. We are not hungry yet. We are gonna have a dilemma. When it's Monday, if we get bills, I only think the rule applies if we get bills. If we get bills, I have to pay them and then I have to set the household funds to 0. And her next... never mind, she has work tomorrow. Good. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to afford food. And we cannot go to the park and we are not allowed to sell things. We are not allowed to do anything. That's pretty much how to describe this challenge. I would like some interesting people to walk by because we need charisma for work. Let's set it to warmer because it says that it's cool, it's cold. But since she got uncomfortable from the rain and we obviously don't have a shower, we are not going to have a shower for a long time. So we are ignoring the rain as much as we can. Okay, please don't burn down the house. Oh, those grilled fruits actually look quite nice. And Bree actually looks quite happy and satisfied. I like that I gave her the loner trait. Now you are allowed to eat as much as you want for the next 9.5 hours. When it spoils, it spoils. What else can we do? We could go for a jog, but it's raining. It's not going to be this boring once we start to work, because then the chaos is going to be real. So she's gonna eat, and then she's gonna play chess, and then sleep. She's gonna be in a good state on her first day of work. I promise that's gonna change. Shall we maybe have all of the lights automatic? It might affect the bills. I'm not sure. Let me just have a look at how long we have been recording. Oh, we have more time. Good. Then we can prepare for work. It's a little bit difficult for me to get used to recording for half an hour. When streaming, I don't have the limitation of the time in that sense. Sure, we have a little bit of limitation, but I don't have to think of it as much. When I have a video editing program, eventually I will be able to cut, create episodes and skip out things that might be boring to watch. But that's in the future, that's not now. That's gonna spoil before she wakes up. She is waking up in pretty good time. Now I'm gonna display to you how we are gonna keep the hygiene up. We are gonna do a massive amount of washing hands. We are not allowed to brush the teeth to make her confident for work. Yet another restriction. But see how nice the hygiene is actually improving. Grill up some food there, if you don't mind. I am always impressed by the fact that the Sims seem to have very, very big pockets. They are oh, English is hard sometimes. They seem to be able to pull pretty much anything out of their pockets. Full houses, and in this case ingredients to cook. And maybe auto lights was a little bit boring, at least down here. Turn on that room and turn on this room. Okay, good. At what time do we start to work? At 9 a.m. It's cold outside, but it's no longer raining. I like it. Let's do a few more hand washings, and maybe, just maybe, someone is going to be walking around. That's not a child. I want to take all the chances I can to work on the charisma, since it's quite a challenge to improve the charisma while being alone in a household and not allowed the skill books, or well, you see what I mean. You see that we are allowed nothing. Turn on that room as well. Sometimes I forget that when streaming, this is a way words recording for YouTube is a way of streaming. We are allowed to have her work normal or hard. That's our only options today she's gonna work hard, because today she went to work in a good look at all of her moodlets. Look at them. And it's important for us to make her master her career. It's gonna be difficult. I have done this one, not this career. I have done this challenge. Oh, promotion! Yes, 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 yes. Let's look. She's tense. Of course, she's tense. She is promoted to office assistant. Bree has been promoted to office assistant. She will now make an additional 4 simoleons per hour and for a grand total of 20 simoleons per hour. She has also received, and if she has received items in build mode, we cannot use it. I want to save though. We are gonna look here. She works tomorrow. See, I knew it. I knew that charisma was gonna come back and bite me in the ass. So we need to fill out the reports. We can do that first, and then we need to, oh, this is gonna be annoying. Unlock for specific sim. I may not need to lock it for her every day. I can just make sure that she doesn't use it. Do the reports, otherwise we are not getting our promotion. Yeah, go up there, go up there. And while you do that, I am going to look around and see who we can talk to. I'm not sure. If I interrupt her now, it might reset her thing. We have to take the risk. We need to get out here and socialize. Sometimes it's difficult to find sims. Right now there are a lot, so let's make the most of it. Try to cheer up. This is Melee. I don't know why she's sad. Let's brighten her day. Interest. Apparently she's... Oh no. And hang on. Why is she this sad? Argue about social anxiety. What? And how did we end up in this terrible... No, we are switching to another sim. This one I recognize. Hello, Nancy. Let's see if we can have a more productive... No. Friendly. Hello. She's already bored, and we haven't started to talk. We haven't started to talk to her yet. That's sad. That's sad. Let's see here. Oh no. Pause. Bree. Manners. You have to... Yeah. I know that you are tense. You are very tense. I don't give a damn right now. The reason you are outside of your house is to work on your charisma. I know that there are friendly interactions that give us more charisma gain, none of which seems to be showing up. Things like a brightened day, compliment outfit, things like that gives us charisma. We are making a complete fool of ourselves. She's socially awkward. Okay, go home then. Go home. This was a failure, if I may say so myself. But here now I think you are starting to see that this is gonna be a challenge. Use the restroom, and then we're gonna have dinner. We can have tofu hot dogs, and then we really need to work on those reports, sleep, and go to work. Yeah, cook. And that's gonna be a good when we finally have her sleeping. That's gonna be a good good place for us to end this episode. But who knows what Bree can cause before that. Luckily she did not start a fire. The fact that we don't have a stove does not make us immune. I have managed to start fires here before. She needs a little bit of fun. Since she's a genius, I think she's going to be gaining fun quicker from playing chess than she is going to from reading books. Oh, Katrina. We wish we could go. We wish. We are not allowed to. We are not allowed to leave this house ever. In Bree's life, it's true. She's never gonna leave this house except for work. Future generations, they are. That's one of the job assignments we are going to be unlocking quite quick. I think that is fun enough, to be honest. The reports are more important, even though it's not going to be a promotion tomorrow. Since we don't have a charisma, we can at least make sure that we do our damnedest to do best. Our damnedest, well. So work, Bree, fill out the reports. After that you are going to be allowed to sleep. Her work starts in 10 hours. The stress is, as you can see, starting to get real. I am not against inviting someone to join our household. It's either going to be a young adult, so that I have a chance to master a career with that sim as well, or maybe a elder, which sounds so bad, but to just invite someone and have them as someone to be social with, and to have that person clean the house, repair things, cook food, stuff like that. We could invite Katrina. No, we are gonna see if we can find someone more interesting, because having children are a little bit more complicated now with the toddlers, because the toddlers need a bathtub. So we are gonna figure that out. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the most super duper exciting content today, but this is going to develop. This is going to be so interesting. It's going to be so rewarding every time we unlock a new thingy. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the channel if you like it. It helps a lot and it's free. See ya. Bye.